Hello everyone and welcome to day 2 at Redbird. Yesterday was kind of eventful. We ended up flipping these bugs, okay. Jeff kind of flopped over his Samurai. I ripped some trim and dented my front fender. And that was just on the moderate. So things that happened last night, it's nice and sunny today, but last night it rained all night. So even just coming in here today, there's puddles where there weren't puddles before. We're gonna start out trying to do 3X, again, a Jeep Badge of Honor. It's rated as extreme difficult. I don't know. I'm not feeling super good about this whole situation. But anyway, it's supposed to be muddier, steeper, just to begin with, and then like I said, we had the rain last night. So anyway, we're gonna get going, see how things go today. Again, if you've not yet subscribed to the videos, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up if you like it, and let's get going. Filming. Do you want to like pretend like you're struggling a little more, or are you just gonna?
No, I think we're far from tipping, but
no, you're getting stuck though. You want me to run your winch line up for you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So we just started 3X. I did admittedly ask Jeff to go first to be my gauge, which he agreed to do, and it didn't take long to gauge. So we're gonna have to pull his winch out. Nate's got it going on. And see if we can't kind of keep going and tip. Yeah, you would have tipped, man. For sure. So like I said, we got that rain last night, and I don't know what this looked like yesterday, but I can't imagine it looked much worse than it does today. So he's gonna winch out, and we'll get going. And we're gonna have to find a different way.
That's just a stick over here breaking.
All right, my turn. Huh? No, Nate.
The kids found a vine that they are currently swinging across, a natural vine. It swings out over a mud puddle, so you can see how intelligent this is really going to be and work out. First kid to get muddy. We just started the day too, so I'm sure this is going to work out well.
So even though our kids would never let anybody know this, they actually do have quite a bit of fun out on our trips. Here's a good example of that. They were able to play on some random vine while Jeff was still working to recover his vehicle.
I'm gonna walk in. Wait, no, I'm not.
So this actually turned out to be a very interesting obstacle because it's muddy. It was sloped uphill and actually graded towards a tree up at the top. And having already ripped a fender off the day before, I was a little bit hesitant about this. But we tried it a couple times and ended up backing up and gunning it. But every time I would hit the gas, we would just continually slip closer and closer to that tree. But don't I want to aim up into the hill?
Yeah. Because you're losing your traction sideways.
Well, I'm concerned about slipping into that tree though.
have to use this.
You might.
Does that look good?
Not right now, I know. I already was pulling on that. Yeah, but it's very funny.
Too fast, Nora. Step over behind. Back up behind the tree. Away, guys.
YouTubers.
Nora, oh, over here. Look at those muscles. See, we have a wider basis of cord, which why it's easier for you guys to get through things because you're narrow.
So we're at just a regular obstacle. I get the sense that this course is filled with them. Let me try to zoom out some. Super steep, muddy, and then steep down. So let's see if Jeff can get it.
Mr. Brad Trap Filmmaker.
So as you can see, just slipping, Jeff got forced kind of into the grooves just because of how steep the sidewalls or the sides of the embankment are. But down there, I mean, it's just slop basically from probably the rain last night. But there it is very, very loose. So we'll see what I can do here.
You're just gonna have to go with it, man. You're not dragging, you're looking good, you're just not getting traction.
My e-brake was on.
Start over. No, not in this one.
This one you do.
Your passenger's not.
Just give a little. Yeah. Okay. Turn this front this way.
feet. How?
Let me get out of the way.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, it's just on a little tree,
Okay.
and it's just enough to pull you over, and then I'll take it off.
So I'm good.
Yeah, we didn't run it all the way down the hill.
Drive or neutral? Or...
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Is the tree okay?
Yeah, go ahead. It's at the base. Back up. All right, stop. Stop. Not gonna work. Not gonna work.
They tried to winch, but they didn't put on a strong enough tree. So they're gonna try to winch something else.
Yeah. Maybe make sure your back is. Is this a real tree?
I hope so. It's a big. Hopefully, it doesn't pull the whole tree down on you, because if it pulls it over, it's gonna hit you.
I would look in here.
Turn your wheels to the right.
This way?
Yep.
There we go. Just barely.
Just keep pulling.
Your back tires are completely off. Okay, there we go.
All right, you want me to bring the winch in?
Yeah.
This is what its back end looks like.
You're gonna get this. Your dad's drag right here.
I'll take pictures of it.
Got plenty on this side. All right, get pictures of that tire. Hold on, hold on. Nice and slow. Roll your window down. Nice and slow, just an inch at a time. Caleb, yeah.
Watch out so he doesn't slide into you. There you go, your tire's down. It's a way to throw your weight around, Jeff.
You can walk this way.
All right, so we both made it up that first hill. I don't have near the ground clearance that Jeff does, so I was really scared just looking at it, the breakover angle. So I don't know if you could see in the video, but I was basically sitting on my armor plating and whatever else is under there. My muffler hurt a little bit, and had to winch kind of over that breakover angle, and then when I'm making that turn, things got a little tippy. But this, kind of like I thought, is kind of how this whole 3X trail is. So the mud is kind of an issue. It actually climbed pretty well, but we're gonna go scope a little bit and check out kind of the best way to proceed from here. All right, guys, so this is standing at the top of the next one we're supposed to come up. Another just as steep. Now the breakover angle on this isn't nearly as bad. Once we come up, if I make that, not so bad, but there's a really tight turn, which I don't know if I can get that in one shot. And then pretty much kind of straight down into a mud hole, and then promptly straight back up again. So very interesting out here. We're still walking around just to see if this is kind of the best options for us. So there's another top. Looks like a root there ready to rip your bumper off. It's basically like a roller coaster of mud. It's what it seems like. Constant up and downs, tight turns, and muddy. So we'll see.
Parking for mud. You want to ruin your car? Put a parking
your car. Well, you come to here, don't talk to the mud. So you park your car in mud. You never get it out, and you never get it. Oh, sorry. Dad, see through it.
Yeah, look at this.
There.
So we now have our self stuck in the middle of a trail that's full of ups and downs. I don't know if you can tell from the video. So we're trying to see best route. Looks like the winch is really going to get a workout today. There's really no top to these hills, which means Brad's going to be seesawing again.
So here's again, what's very typical at the bottom is it's probably, especially because of the rain last night, there's just like little ponds at the bottom, and then it immediately takes a very steep ascent right away. So we just scoped everything out. We talked, had a conference, family conference, and it looks like we're gonna try to turn around and get out of this. Basically, lots of, I mean, honestly, it looks like a lot of, it would be fun and maybe, right, less water if it was drier. It'd be a little bit better, but probably a lot of winching for me, I would imagine. But it's just up and down in the mud and back up. So I know I saw a couple guys with Grand Cherokees get through this, at least on their Instagram pictures they got through. I mean, without a winch today, I don't think there's any way. So we've already had to winch twice and it just keeps going. So we're gonna try to work our way back out before we get too deep, because once we get too deep, then the issue becomes trying to get back out. As you can probably tell from the video, having a good spotter with you is super, super important. There are so many times when you're in an off-roading situation where, because of the incline or the decline or the pitch or the curve, that as the driver, you might not see anything. You can't see below you, you can't see what's around the corner, and especially when the vehicle starts to get a little tippy, it can get very, very uncomfortable, and you really need to be able to rely on your spotter to help you through. So very thankful for my spotter and for all the help she gives me. All right, so we made it back to the main road, guys. We were gonna play around and do a little bit more today, but for today anyway, day 2, we're gonna kind of call it quits. Lauren's starting to get a little migraine or something going on, so we're gonna have to cut out for today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked the video. Final thoughts on Trail 3X would be, man, if it's a dry day and you got time and a winch, or you're up quite a bit, if you're rolling around and just kind of a stock trail hawk, I mean, honestly, I don't see how you fully do this and not pull out a winch. So some people have said they've done it. I mean, we didn't, I don't know. Anyway, thoughts, impressions from here is you would need a winch. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well, and we'll see you again real soon.
When we walked up this hill and a couple over, when my dad and me were walking across, when I was walking across like a muddy pond, there were like 15 different frogs jumping in.
Yeah. And that was the exit, right? That was the sign that said back to the parking lot.
Yeah.
That was funny. It was like a lake.
Yeah.
Anything else, man? What else
No.
you got for that? Is it?
Well, there's one more thing.
Do you think we could do this if we wanted to?
Yeah, but it'd be really, really hard and a lot of winching.
A lot of winching.